The twin sons of Keeler Prime bled across a desert of red glass and ancient bones. Lieutenant Marcus Vale trudged through the shimmering heat, sand rasping against his armor. His assignment was meant to be routine: recover the wreckage of a Kelry transport, gather intel, and leave before the next radiation surge. Yet the ruins glowed with psionic resonance, like something still alive beneath them. When he reached the downed alien craft, he wasn't alone. Two women, silver-skinned, tall, eyes burning with violet light, waited among the wreckage. Serenia, older, regal, armed with a staff of crystalline energy. Lyra, younger, quieter, with eyes that flickered like stars behind water. They were the last Kelry priestesses, remnants of a species the Terran Empire had once declared extinct. Serenia spoke first, her voice sharp as ice. "Leave, human. This world belongs to our dead." Marcus raised his palms. "Not here to fight, just looking for a data core." That night, they made camp beneath the violet aurora. The sisters whispered in their alien tongue, thinking him asleep. He half closed his eyes, faking the slow rhythm of rest. The translator chip picked up fragments. He carries the code. The humans infected him without knowing. Lyra touched his shoulder softly. "He dreams of stars, Serenia, not conquest." He barely breathed. Whatever they meant, it wasn't hatred. They were afraid. And for the first time, Marcus wondered if he was the intruder in someone else's tragedy. At dawn, the sky screamed. Terran gunships descended, kicking up storms of molten sand. The radio crackled. "Lieutenant Vale, new orders. Secure the wreck and terminate local hostiles." Marcus froze. Terminate? He scanned the horizon. The sisters had no weapons raised, no defenses beyond the dying glow of their crashed ship. Serenia's expression hardened as she sensed the approaching troops. "Your people come to finish what they started." Lyra grasped his arm. "Please, don't let them take her." He hesitated. Soldiers trained not to question orders. But the fleet's ruthlessness had already scarred countless worlds. "To hell with orders," he muttered. When the first Terran trooper appeared, Marcus fired upward, not at the sisters, but at the gunship sensor array. Explosions ripped the dawn apart. Serenia shielded them with a psionic barrier as debris rained down. A blast caught her side, crystal armor shattering, blood glowing cobalt. Lyra screamed, rushing to her sister's side. "She'll die if we don't move." Marcus lifted Serenia, his suit alarms wailing. "Then lead the way." They fled into the crimson dunes, chased by plasma fire and betrayal. When night fell again, Serenia lay unconscious in the sand. Lyra knelt over her, tears sparkling under the alien moons. "You risked everything for us," she whispered. Marcus looked away. "Guess I'm bad at following bad orders." Lyra smiled faintly. "Then maybe you're more Kelry than human." They reached an oasis glowing with bioluminescent vines, a remnant of Kelry ritual grounds. Lyra guided him to a mirrored pool at its heart. "This is the Lumine Well. It heals, but it also reveals." Marcus helped lower Serenia into the water. The surface came alive with light, wrapping the wounded alien in silver tendrils. Lyra turned to him. "The well requires a living bond. Join her mind to yours, or she will fade." He hesitated, then took Serenia's hand. The moment his skin touched hers, his thoughts shattered into 1,000 reflections, her memories. He saw the Terrans burning Kelry cities, children turned to ash, Serenia fighting until her power bled dry. Then, a new image, Lyra's laughter. Warmth and wonder. Marcus gasped, breaking free. Serenia's eyes opened, glowing brighter than before. "You saw," she whispered. "I saw what we did to you," he said. "And I'm sorry." Lyra touched his face gently. "Now you carry part of us. The bond cannot be undone." He blinked and realized his irises now shimmered violet, their souls interwoven. Days later, while scavenging rations from an abandoned outpost, Marcus intercepted a coded transmission. The Terran admiral, Harkon, was preparing to use an orbital weapon to sterilize the entire region. Officially, it was to erase biohazard evidence. In truth, it was genocide cleanup. Serenia clenched her staff. "They'll destroy us all." Marcus loaded his rifle. "Not if we stop them first." They infiltrated the Terran base under cover of sandstorm. Lyra and Marcus moved as one, their psychic link guiding every step. When soldiers cornered them, Lyra whispered into his mind, "Left corridor, now." They fought through metal corridors, sparks and screams echoing. Marcus's pulse synced with Lyra's heartbeat. Each motion was mirrored grace, soldier and empath, fury and mercy. At the reactor core, Admiral Harkon awaited them in polished armor, contempt dripping from every syllable. You think you can rewrite history with alien blood on your hands? Marcus stood firm. Maybe not, but I can stop you from writing the next chapter. Lyra unleashed a psychic wave. Marcus fired a charged blast. Together, they shattered the control conduits, destabilizing the weapon's core. Harkon lunged, striking Marcus down. Pain seared, but Lyra caught his fall, their joined minds igniting the room in brilliant light. The explosion tore through the sky, but the Lumine well's energy shielded them. When the light faded, the Empire's fleet was gone, blinded, retreating. The dunes glowed faintly from the blast, turning the desert into a field of crystal stars. Serenia, weak but smiling, touched Marcus's shoulder. You've given us a future we never dared dream. Lyra stood beside him, hand in his. And you've given me something else, hope. He laughed softly. Hope's dangerous. Starts wars, ends empires. Or starts families, she said, her palm pressing against his chest where their shared energy pulsed. The bond we made, it grows. Months later, as the Terran fleet signed peace with the reborn Kelry, Marcus and Lyra watched twin suns rise over a green desert. Between them stood a small child, half human, half Kelry, eyes bright violet. Marcus lifted her into his arms. Guess the universe isn't built on conquest, he said quietly. It's built on connection. Lyra smiled. Then let's keep building.